Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and I'm back today with another Riot Quest model. I like the first one I put together so much, I figured it was time for another. Today we have the Wolf with No Name, which obviously is going to bear some resemblance, yep, you guessed it, to a Clint Eastwood werewolf, but I shouldn't say werewolf, I should say warp wolf, right? Because this is in the traditional Iron Kingdoms skinning knife. Not even a skinning, but anyways. So here you have your usual stat card for the hero, and I do like the fact that they've got that nice laminate to them, but they're also all in full color and nice artwork rather than the usual grim, dark, gritty paintings that actually I really like, but it's beside the point. A wrist spring holster, okay. I have no idea how he works. I kind of have a vague semblance of the rules in that you have certain classes, and being all about the loot, you're going to have to pay for it or use them. I don't know exactly. Anyway, let's talk about the real meat and potatoes of this video. That would be the model itself. So, what do we have here? Another 40mm based model. It seems that I keep ending up with those. His trusty rifle. And sadly, he is not wearing a serape. He's got a nice cloak on. Now, the main body itself is resin. So whether that's a deal breaker for you or not, I have no idea. And here we have the head. And as it should be, he's got his cigar that he's chomping on in his mouth there. Nice looking model. Okay, and then his other hand is going to, I believe, just kind of sit on his knee like so. So, not the most complicated of models, but it should be pretty simple to build. Obviously, since it is for a game, a board game, or a complicated miniatures quasi-board game, I think that Riot Quest is basically the privateer version, or equivalent, or answer to things like Aristia or Warhammer Underworlds. So far I gotta say, I really enjoyed the models, and there's quite a few cool ones that I'm eager to get a hold of just to paint and have for fun. And, you know, at the rate I'm acquiring them, maybe I should probably pick up Riot Quest, yeah. Anyway, let's get him glued. We'll take a look at him. All right, we got our wolf with no name all put together, and not to say that was that complicated to begin with, but he is finished. Now, he is not glued to his base yet because I want to be able to get the paintbrush into all those little cracks and nooks and crannies. But just to give you guys an idea of how big he is a little bit on the shorter side, using Bloody Bradigan Pit, despite being a mini crate exclusive, who you probably can get dirt cheap these days. Nobody ever wants him, and he's awesome looking, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, he is a regular-sized privateer human, and you can see that our wolf, while hunched over, is just a little bit smaller than he is. Grabbing a 40mm base, the good old Khador man of war, you can see he really is dwarfed by that. His price tag, I would say, doesn't reflect his size. I feel like they just kind of bumped it up because he's got a bigger base, but that could just be also he's an individual figure tax that a lot of these game companies love to have that character tax included with models. But I do got to say, I love this sculpt. If you are interested in any kind of Weird West, you know, Shadows of Brimstone type thing, Dracula's America, gosh, I forget the one that Black Scorpion made. Was it his Tombstone? I don't think so. It's not Deadlands. Anyway, they had another game. But there are a lot of Weird West games out there, and I think this is a perfect character. There's nothing overtly Iron Kingdoms about him. I mean, Iron Kingdoms obviously is already kind of steampunky and weird as it is. So he's definitely going to be an easy fit in terms of getting him into one of those games. And I'm scrambling around looking for one of my Shadows of Brimstone models. Do I have any handy? Maybe I do. Let me check. So just to show you guys what I mean, I think he would make a perfect Shadows of Brimstone model. Let me see one of our allies there, using the Drifter, who obviously is supposed to be based on Clint Eastwood as it is, and I don't know how I got a chip there, dang it. The Prospector as well. So, definitely a cool model, and, you know, I'll have to give it a try in Riot Quest. I do have a copy of Riot Quest coming, so hopefully we'll see how that plays, and hopefully we can get him on the table as well in that. And who knows, he may end up in Shadows of Brimstone as well. So, fun figure. Keep an eye out for it. I don't know where to find this stuff otherwise online because I have not seen Riot Quest in an actual store yet. So that's something that Privateer should probably work on too. Anyway, with that said, this is High Lord Tamerlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.